Welcome back, Eileen.
Thank you.
And welcome back to you. This is Music and Lyrics, and we are here with Eileen Esposito, also known as
Ellie SB.
And my producer wants to know, is that your songwriting name, your performing name, or all
Yeah, all of the above. I
of the
perform and write under the moniker Ellie SB.
Ellie SB.
Yeah.
All right. Now on to Gold and Heartache. I've been saying, people have been thinking I've been saying Gold and Heartache, or I've been saying Heartache and Gold. I wrote it down, Gold and Heartache.
Gold and Heartache.
My first impression of it is very stream of conscious. When you wrote, the lyrics are just very stream of conscious to me.
Much more so than other songs that I've written.
And the strumming pattern that you have, at least in the performance that we had, it's counterpunctual to the melody to me. So the strumming pattern to me, it feels really urgent.
Yeah.
But the lyrics
kind of float over
just float over the top of it.
Absolutely.
That effect has a really ethereal effect. I got that word out. Amazingly. Can't believe I got that word out. So I got that. In the first stanza, you're saying heartache, repetition, cover my head, cover up who I am, all that. So it has. I feel like it's like for some reason you're becoming introverted.
Yeah. This song is reflecting on being in a space of kind of making the same mistakes over and over again. That's the repetition, and you're causing yourself the same pain over and over again, and it clouds you up. That you can't even kind of get out from under that, because like this isn't who I am. You know, this isn't. It's clouding up my head.
All right, and I really do like that you have the scattered, scarred. You're falling to pieces, and the idea of the cosmic. Let me put it how I have it. To use the metaphor of stardust and the cosmic cycles of the universe of death and rebirth.
Yeah.
I like that. Like you were taking again. I think that's a difference between your generation and mine. We would literally just talk about death and birth, and you're like taking it like a galaxy far, far away. I mean, you take it big. You know, like the whole encompassing idea of that.
Fall to pieces, scattered stardust, come together to break down again.
Which is bigger than like I would think just ashes to ashes, you know, dust to dust.
Yeah,
you went
cosmic
on it. You went on a bigger scale. So when we get to the chorus, you have fill up with gold, that you might stand a chance against the waves, against the wind. And I think that's a very clever use of the idea of gold, because gold is dense, it weighs a lot, and it could literally be used as an anchor.
Yes.
So in a very literal sense.
So to comment on that, it is so strong. So it's such a strong substance against the wind. You know, wind can't really cut through gold, and waves necessarily wouldn't either. But then I do say,
right. Well, you also
don't let it weigh you down.
Right, but you present the idea also as gold is a valuable substance. It could give you gold. It can give you luxury. You know, it's luxury and comfort.
Yeah.
And maybe also that goes along with the physical idea of it being where you have security and happiness.
Exactly.
And it could do that. And what did I write here? In that sense, it helps protect you against the cruelty and randomness of life. Is that a fair?
Yeah, you're right. You're right on. That stuff that causes you to break down and lose your identity and have heartache, maybe you can be protected or comforted, you know, away from all of that with something of value, something of substance.
And then you give us the caution in the next two lines of what the cost could be. You can't take it with you.
Yeah.
Don't let it steal your soul. So you're like, it gives you all these things, but let's not, you know, it can't become the center or the purpose.
Right.
What you talking about?
It could be taken a couple different ways of what gold might be, and I am thinking of even adding more to this song. It hasn't been released yet, but
that's right. We have the online premiere of this.
Yes,
song.
It's been in the works for about a year or a little longer even. This song, because I do leave it in this space of warning. Like, I know life is hard. You know, you could fill yourself up with things to help comfort you and protect you from the harshness and the realities of life. But you also have to be careful from a life too soft and comfortable as well.
Ooh, I like that. Well put. I have just a little note here. I like when the copy of the lyrics you sent me, you have bridge. And could you read your lyric in the bridge?
Bridge, ooh. Oh, it's so profound.
I know.
Ooh. It's a lot of oohs, though.
Like the bridge is the place, you know, and the bridge is the place. And I'm going to talk about this in one of our when we have Craig Raymond, he's going to be another word song. I'm going to talk about a bridge in his, where the bridge is the place in the song where that's the revelation or the epiphany is a lot of times, right? Like you'll state your case, you'll make your observation, and in the bridge, you know.
Well, revelation or epiphany is one way to give meaning to the bridge, but it's also, if you think about what a bridge is, connecting the first and the last part of the song, and that's really how I kind of used it, but undertones of revelation and epiphany, because you're kind of thinking, you're like, ooh, ooh. Oh.
I like the way you defended that.
But yeah, it's kind of just a tying together to bring you to the end of the song.
And in a general sense, we've spoken about the songs. This will be probably the last one we post when we talk about the other songs. And I made a note to myself that you have in a lot of your lyrics in general, you have a lot of wanderlust sprinkled into that, and at least in the 3 that you've performed with us.
Yeah.
So.
I chose those 3 songs because they were very turning points in my life. They were very profound.
Like you were going somewhere.
Yes, they were all kind of in transit and in motion. So that was right on.
Good. And the other thing you speak to is you talk about society and larger whole in your songs. And that it seems like you imply that.
Yeah.
Of the collective.
That's another thing. That was taught at Berkeley, was using your songs to kind of bring awareness for social and political change.
Right. Specifically in this one, you have "I'll shelter you, hold you with my hands."
Oh,
and in Laco, you're telling, "Take my heart."
Yeah.
And the Buffalo Tribe, you're saying, "We're gonna, can you
this
fly with the
together."
tribe? You can do that." So it seems like you have a common theme going through all those.
Which I guess you could say is love. I guess you could say it's helpfulness, kindness, and love, and all of the songs, even though they're written in the middle of heartache sometimes and in the middle of not knowing what's around the corner or what to do, what's going to come next, there is this central anchor of hope and kindness in everything that I write.
Ooh, I think that's a good place to end. Thank you very much for spending time with us and performing.
Thank you so much for having me. This was such an amazing experience. I loved it.
Right. And we're going to say goodbye to you guys. This is Music and Lyrics, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right, good.
So special. This is really, really special to me.